Remember when everyone and their impeccably dressed dog seemed to be sunning themselves in Marseille last summer, just like Albania stole the spotlight the 2 summers before? Well, 2025 has a fresh crop of Euro hotspots ready to hijack your feed. Grab a pen or hit that save button, because we're counting down 7 destinations our friends at Timeout say will be everywhere this season. First on the runway, Antwerp, Belgium. Your For You page is about to be drenched in snaps of this super stylish port city. Think flaky croissants at Tinsel or Andy coffee in the morning, followed by hoppy flights at Beer Lovers Bar or a natural wine swirl at Amber Bottle Shop. Vintage hunters can lose hours in Pardaf, then feed their art brain at the shimmering Mass or the Cutting Edge Museum of Contemporary Art. Antwerp has Copenhagen cool vibes without Copenhagen prices, and that makes it a certified trend magnet. While you're in Antwerp, pencil in a greatest hits circuit of landmarks that are as photogenic as they are storied. Grota Markt, all ornate guildhouses and the dramatic Brabo fountain, puts a myth on display. The bronze hero is mid-fling with a giant severed hand, a cheeky nod to the tale that supposedly gave the city its name. Inside the soaring Cathedral of Our Lady, 4 Rubens altarpieces glow beneath a 123-meter spire that once ranked among Europe's tallest. For skyline selfies, ride the free escalators to the rooftop of the MS Museum and soak up a 360-degree view of the Scheldt. Book lovers can geek out at the Planten Mauritshuis Museum, home to the world's 2 oldest printing presses and the only museum anywhere with full UNESCO World Heritage status. Architecture buffs, meanwhile, will swoon over Zaha Hadid's glass-cut porthouse, a diamond-shaped extension perched above a 1920s fire station, and the neo-Baroque grandeur of Antwerp Central, affectionately dubbed the Railway Cathedral. When it's time to crash, expect mid-season hotel rates to land around 105 to 120 euros a night, with sub-70 euros bargains still popping up for early birds. The next place on our list, Kosovo, Tirana, and Skopje, the Balkan City Trio. Beachy Albania may have had its moment, but 2025 belongs inland. Architecture nerds are flocking to concrete wonderlands like Skopje, whose brutalist monuments look tailor-made for viral drone reels. Expect feeds packed with mishmash facades, bargain cafes, and a distinct "where even is this?" energy that screams early adopter bragging rights. Before you hop from this Balkan trio to Biarritz, bookmark a few headline stops in each capital so you don't miss the good stuff. In Pristina, snap a selfie at the ever-repainted newborn sculpture, unveil the day Kosovo declared independence. Then swing by the space-age National Library with its 99 concrete domes and the bright white cathedral of St. Mother Teresa for skyline views from the bell tower. Down in Tirana, life revolves around vast Skanderbeg Square. Dive underground into Bunkart 2, a Cold War bunker turned museum, and if the weather's clear, ride the Daiti Express cable car, one of the longest in the Balkans, for picnic-ready mountain panoramas. Finish in Skopje by strolling the 15th century stone bridge into the Ottoman-era Old Bazaar, climbing up to Kale Fortress at sunset, and taking the hilltop gondola to the Millennium Cross, which at 66 meters is among the tallest crosses on the planet. The best part? Beds are still a bargain. Expect a comfy double for roughly 45 to 70 euros in Pristina, 50 to 75 euros in Tirana, and 40 to 65 euros in Skopje, with dorm bunks often under 25 euros if you're really pinching cents. Third stop, Biarritz, France. Between wave watching and pinso snacking, carve out time for Biarritz's showpiece landmarks. Start with a sunset stroll on Grande Plage, the broad sweep of sand that Napoleon III's wife Eugenie helped turn into Europe's first glam beach resort. Just beyond the breakers, a footbridge designed by Gustave Eiffel leads to the wave-battered Rocher de la Vierge, crowned by a white Madonna that sailors once used as a beacon. A few minutes uphill, the 44-meter-tall Phare de Biarritz rewards anyone who tackles his 248 spiral steps with horizon-wide Bay of Biscay views. Beds aren't as pricey as you'd think for a resort this storied. Booking site averages put a stylish mid-range double in the 130 to 160 euro bracket outside the July-August peak. Fourth on the list, Girona, Spain. Girona packs more history into a lunchtime ramble than many capitals manage in a week. The star is the Hilltop Cathedral, whose single Gothic nave, 23 meters wide, holds the record for Europe's broadest vault of its kind. Just below, the 12th century Arab baths mimic Roman thermae and still let you nose around the cold plunge room for a wallet-friendly €2. Cross the Onyar on the Scarlet Pont de Firo, built by Gustave Eiffel's workshop a decade before his Paris Tower. Then finish with the circuit of the Passage de la Muralla, 2 kilometers of restored ramparts that hand out postcard views over terracotta roofs and distant Pyrenees peaks. Even in high summer, good 3-star rooms hover around 95 to €120, and shoulder season deals dip to about €70 if you book ahead. Fifth pick, the Dolomites, Italy. If coolcation is your 2025 mantra, the Dolomites are practically a cheat code. Lace up for the iconic Tracim di Lavaredo circuit, circling 3 tooth-like limestone peaks that scrape just under 3,000 meters and mark one of the Alps' most photographed skylines. Dawn risers can row a wooden skiff across emerald green Lago di Braise, nicknamed the Pearl of the Alps, before tour bus crowds filter in. Wellness lovers swap hiking boots for saunas at spruce-clad spa lodges, and brand new Sky Alps hops into Bolzano and Cortina, shave hours off transfers. Expect mid-range chalet hotels to start around 170 to €220 in July-August, with 3-star averages for the region clocking in at roughly €168 a night. At number 6, we have Tbilisi, Georgia, hot spring city with techno soul. Georgia's capital layers centuries of intrigue under its cafe-strewn balconies. Begin in the sulfur-scented district of Abanotubani, where 17th century brick domes hide thermal baths that first lured weary Silk Road traders. A short cable car whisks you to Narikala Fortress, a 4th century citadel nicknamed the Mother Castle of Tbilisi for surviving Persian, Arab, and Mongol sieges. Back at river level, the 87-meter tall Sameba Holy Trinity Cathedral, finished in 2004, ranks as the world's 3rd loftiest Eastern Orthodox church and glitters with a 7.5-meter gilded cross. Hotel prices are very affordable. Comfortable doubles run 55 to €80, while chic design hotels like Rooms hover between 105 to €195 depending on the season. And our 7th trendy destination this summer, Naples, Italy, pizza, palazzi, and underground secrets. Naples wears its UNESCO-listed historic core like a badge of honor. On the seafront, the honey-colored Castel dell'Ovo, Italy's oldest castle, owes its quirky egg castle name to a medieval legend claiming the poet Virgil hid a magical egg in its foundations. Swap sea breezes for subterranean chills in Napoli Sotterranea, a 136-step descent into a warren of Greek aqueducts, Roman cisterns, and World War II bomb shelters that span 2,400 years of city history. Above ground, Via Toledo's art-install metro station and the marble-floored National Archaeological Museum keep culture vultures busy between 3 slices of just-baked margarita. Accommodation is still refreshingly affordable for a European metropolis. TripAdvisor lists clean central doubles from 85 to €120, with off-season steals dipping to about €60. So, whether you're chasing brutalist skylines, alpine breezes, or €5 pizza perfection, now's the time to lock in those flights before everyone else catches on. Hit like, subscribe for more travel inspo, and let me know in the comments which of these places is calling your name this summer.